Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for joining us today for our Breastfeeding Proclamation as we kick off August. And we do want to bring awareness to this very, very important initiative. So before we begin, I'd like to recognize a few distinguished guests that are joining us today. First and foremost, the Mayor of the City of Laredo, the Honorable Dr. Victor Trevino, and his lovely wife, Ms. Rosa Marquez de Trevino. Council Member for District 3, Ms. Melissa Cigarroa. And Health Department Director, Dr. Richard Chamberlain. And I want to express our sincere gratitude for everybody joining us here today, including our health fair. We really, really appreciate the support. Breastfeeding is one of the most effective ways to ensure the health and well-being of infants and mothers. Today's proclamation is a reminder of our shared commitment to creating a supportive environment for mothers, babies, and families across Laredo. To begin our program, it is my privilege to invite Mayor Dr. Victor Trevino to share a few remarks.
Good morning, Dr. Victor Trevino, Mayor for the City of Laredo. Glad to be here at my second home, like I always say. Today, we're here to proclaim breastfeeding and to promote National Breastfeeding Awareness Month, which takes place in August and aims to promote, protect, and advocate for breastfeeding. It is also to celebrate the incredible benefits of human milk and support lactation policies and practices. The 2025 theme is Nourish, Sustain, and Thrive. During this month, we acknowledge that breastfeeding can be challenging in today's fast-paced world, that many new mothers need support and information. And I always encourage my expectant mothers to breastfeed. And as mayor, I will continue to support these programs in our community. And with that, we'll stand by for the proclamation. Thank you.
Before we move on, I would also like to recognize U.S. Representative from District 28, representing the Honorable Henry Coyar, Ms. Melissa Peña. Next, I'd like to invite Council Member for District 3 to provide a few remarks as well.
Good morning. I'm so honored to be here with you today to declare National Breastfeeding Awareness Month in the City of Laredo, and also recognize that it's a world celebration as well. Everywhere in the world, mothers give the best quality food to their babies when they choose to breastfeed. In some nations, we know that this is the only choice, but it is the healthiest choice. And, it is why our world continues to populate and thrive. It's very special also because I think one of the things that isn't very appreciated, other than the fact that babies have the best immunization start to their lives when they are receiving breast milk, is the power of breastfeeding to empower the mother. It is an amazing ability when you recognize that it confirms the mother's ability to provide for her baby to thrive solely based on the production that she is making in her body. It is a perfect system. There are always exceptions to the rule. We know that when mothers can't breastfeed, we are so fortunate in this country that they have alternatives that also create healthy babies. But it is undeniable that breastfeeding mothers are empowered by their ability to be the sole providers of their children's growth and development. And when we think about the stresses in the world, how we're raising children in this world, all of the external influences that come to bear and stress a new mother, new parents, It is so comforting when a mom realizes that she is doing the most wonderful thing for her child, and the proof is every time she takes that child to see their physician, the physician tells her, your baby is growing, your baby is thriving, and your baby is doing well, and you should be proud of that. It's a beautiful, magical moment. It creates, I believe, for a strong familial base, a great foundation as they power their way through this very complicated and layered world that we live in today. So everything we can do to support and honor the breastfeeding mother and recognize the physical challenges that sometimes it poses, it can be those challenges can be overcome, and it never diminishes the beauty of that relationship. So thank you for taking the time to share that message to all the mothers in Laredo and provide the support that they need to overcome the challenges, and recognize that this short, brief moment that they spend with their kids is one of the important foundational moments for their baby's thriving life in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Council Member. Now, please join me in welcoming Ms. Erica Martinez, Assistant Director of the Laredo Public Health Department.
Good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be with you this morning to kick off an entire month to offer awareness and support that I think we also offer to our families, our friends, our peers when they are in this wonderful moment of new motherhood and breastfeeding. I didn't prepare any written words because I wanted this to be a truly vulnerable account, personal account of my experience. We definitely support. When I found out I was pregnant in 2019, having worked at the health department for a number of years, I knew that breastfeeding was going to be a part of motherhood for me. My due date was February 2020. Back in 2019, there was a lot of things we didn't forecast. But 33 weeks into my pregnancy, I had to deliver in December 2019. At that point, the idea or the concept, the dream of what we often depict in pictures of breastfeeding or in media where you see a newborn with their mother being nourished for the first time. I did not have that experience, but I did have the support of wonderful breastfeeding Pure Lay instructors, of wonderful lactation specialists that told me about pumping, that told me the importance about colostrum, that the tablespoon that I was able to produce that first day was going to help my baby thrive. I experienced 44 days in the NICU. And every day I knew they offered the facilities, the equipment, the support, the moral support of pumping every 3 hours. I would get reminded to be able to do that because that was the way that I was going to best support my baby. Brought him home, continued. We know what happened March of 2020, and I came back to work. And again, having the support, the facilities, our mother-friendly breastfeeding room, our peers that understand the importance definitely helped me to further continue that for 10 months. And I do echo the words of Councilmember Cigarroa that says it is empowering, because in that vulnerable time where a lot of things didn't go as planned, it was empowering to me that I was doing what was best for my baby, and now he is a thriving 5-year-old getting ready for kindergarten, and it's great to see him, half my height already. And I know that it was thanks to that foundation that pumping is breastfeeding, and I was able to breastfeed my child. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Erica, for sharing that experience. It really is very touching to hear such stories. At this time, We will hear from Ms. Maritza Benavides, a WIC nutritionist who works directly with families on nutrition and breastfeeding support.
Hello, everyone. Yes, my name is Maritza Benavides. I'm a registered lactation consultant. I work here with the WIC office at the health department. And I just wanted to share with you all a little bit about our program. We do help mothers that are pregnant. And when they come in, we provide them with a prenatal bag that talks about breastfeeding. And we encourage them to talk to their partners about breastfeeding because the more support they have at home, the easier it is for them to continue their journey with breastfeeding. And also, we are here to support them as well because we want for them to go through every stage from pregnancy with questions that they might have after they deliver their baby, and even if they plan to go back to work, as Erica mentioned with pumping, so we can go ahead and lend them a breast pump or provide them a breast pump so they can continue with their breastfeeding journey. And I also wanted to speak about Baby Cafe. We have this room that's available to any pregnant mother in the community or any breastfeeding mother in the community. She can go every Tuesday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. and it's in the Santo Niño WIC clinic. And there we talk with mothers about any challenges they have, latching, pumping. I get a lot of questions, and I'm very fortunate to have a lot of recurring mothers that go. I have mothers that are exclusively breastfeeding their babies, and it's awesome to see every week when we weigh them how mom is nourishing that baby and they're thriving, they're gaining weight, they get excited. And of course, like was mentioned, there are some challenges, but we talk with mothers, we support them as much as we can, and we just encourage them through their process. We also have breastfeeding peer counselors in our WIC clinics, and they can also talk to moms. And the great thing about peer counselors is that they too have been mothers that are breastfed. So they can talk to these clients and kind of share a common experience and let them know evidence-based information about continuing breastfeeding. So if you all have any questions, I will be here to answer. Thank you.
Finally, I'd like to welcome Ms. Alejandra Rodriguez. She is our public health technician in charge of our Healthy Texas and Mothers program here at Laredo Public Health.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alejandra Rodriguez. I'm the public health technician here for Healthy Texas Mothers and Babies and co-chair of the Laredo Breastfeeding Coalition. As we observe Breastfeeding Awareness Month, I want to take a moment to share why we are here today and why this work is so important. Did you know the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that infants be exclusively breastfed for the first 6 months and that breastfeeding continues for at least 2 years or as long as mutually desired by mother and child? Breastfeeding is more than just a feeding choice. It's a vital public health practice that reduces the risk of infections, chronic conditions, and even infant mortality. Knowing this, we want every mother in our community to feel empowered and informed about lifelong benefits of breastfeeding. That's where the Laredo Breastfeeding Coalition comes in. Our coalition's mission is to protect, to promote, and support breastfeeding through collaboration, advocacy, and education. We are a team of passionate members, providers, educators, and advocates who are committed to creating nurturing environments that normalize and celebrate breastfeeding across our city. We work every day to help mothers meet the medical recommendations and personal goals around breastfeeding, whether for a few days or a few years, through outreach, community engagement, and education. We want every mother to feel seen, supported, and confident in their journey. Thanks to our dedicated coalition members, we've been able to bring many impactful projects, including this one here today. This beautiful tent is our lactation station. It is a mobile welcoming space for mothers to breastfeed or pump in the comfort and privacy at public events. But more than that, it's a place where we begin conversations. We hear mothers' stories, answer questions, and connect families to services offered by our amazing partners. We want every mom who visits the station to walk away with not just information, but with confidence and comfort, knowing the support around them. Our coalition is proud to have trained members on safe infant sleep practices, ensuring that families understand how to reduce the risk of sleep-related deaths. As co-chair, I had the privilege of leading these trainings, and seeing our members take knowledge into the communities has been rewarding. Another initiative close to our hearts is the promotion of the Texas Mother-Friendly Worksites, an initiative that helps workplaces create breastfeeding supportive policies for working mothers. We are proud to say that Casa La Esperanza, Laredo College, and Area Health Education Center have received their Texas Mother-Friendly designation this year. This is a big step in showing that Laredo supports moms at home, in public, and in the workplace. But we're not done yet. We plan to keep going, one business at a time. None of this work would be possible without the heart and commitment of our coalition members. They are the ones out there day after day, working with mothers, babies, and families, and bringing the initiatives to life. I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you. You are the foundation that keeps our mission alive. To my incredible co-chairs, thank you for your unwavering support, leadership, and it's an honor to work alongside you. And finally, a heartfelt thank you to Laredo Public Health, especially Dr. Chamberlain and Erica Martinez. Your support has created a home for our coalition. You have given us the space to meet, grow, and amplify voices of mothers through our community. This is what public health is all about, working together to serve, support, and uplift. To close, I want to say this. Breastfeeding is a journey that takes love, education, and community. Together, we're building that community, one that embraces every mother, every baby, and every story. Let's continue to lead with compassion, speak with purpose, and serve with heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ale. At this time, I'd like to invite the mayor to officially read the proclamation, and for everybody else to join us while he reads this proclamation.
Office of the Mayor, City of Laredo, Texas, proclamation. Whereas, breastfeeding is recognized as the optimal source of nutrition for infants, offering vital health benefits for babies and mothers, including stronger immune systems, reduced risk of chronic illness, and enhanced maternal-infant bonding. Whereas, the American Academy of Pediatrics and the World Health Organization recommend exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of life, with continued breastfeeding alongside appropriate complementary foods for 1 year or longer. Whereas, breastfeeding also supports safe infant sleep practices by reducing the risk of sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS, when combined with evidence-based guidelines such as placing babies on their backs to sleep in a safe sleep environment. Whereas, the City of Laredo is proud to have several Texas mother-friendly work sites, reinforcing its commitment to creating supportive environments where breastfeeding employees can continue to nurse and express milk comfortably at work. Whereas, the City of Laredo Public Health Department supports breastfeeding families through key programs such as WIC, Women, Infant, and Children, and Nurse Family Partnership, which provide critical education, nutrition support, and home visitation services, promote healthy outcomes for mothers and babies. And whereas, the Laredo Breastfeeding Coalition leads community efforts to promote, protect, and support breastfeeding through advocacy, collaboration, and education, striving to improve maternal health and reduce infant mortality rates across Laredo and Webb County. Whereas, community partners, including hospitals, clinics, businessmen, nonprofit organizations, play a vital role in promoting breastfeeding-friendly practices and ensuring all families have access to support and resources they need. Now, therefore, I, Dr. Victor T. Trevino, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as Mayor of the City of Laredo, County of Webb, State of Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of August 2025 as Breastfeeding Awareness Month in the City of Laredo, and encourage all residents to support breastfeeding families and foster a culture of health, compassion, and community care. Thank you. just sign it. There we go.